You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, and today is the Thursday podcast. It is September 18th, 2025, and isn't it just a fucked up time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the YouTube channel that is updated every Wednesday and Saturday. Then head on over to the blog hellocupcakeitsme.com to give it some love. Follow me on all the different social medias. Check out my new TikTok Tuesday update that happens, every Tuesday over on TikTok. And if you want to check out the book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, you can find that at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how the hell are all of y'all? I am doing okay-ish. Just a lot of bullshit happening in the universe and in the media, and just absolute disgust and disdain across the entire nation. And I am doing my best to just be like an ostrich with its head buried in the sand. I don't give a damn about what political person is doing this or that or the other thing. I'm just trying to keep to myself, But the last few days have been really, really trying for me. There has been a lot of just personal things that I've had to deal with, and a lot of retrospective, like looking back at life and just, what would have happened had I done XYZ differently? Would have made that big of a change or had that big of an effect on my life in the grand scheme of things, or, what? So, there's that. And this morning I woke up just thinking about family, and one of my cousins from California came across my mind, and I thought, you know what? He's fairly young. I should see if he's got any kind of social media presence. And went on Facebook, and I didn't find anything about him. And so I went onto my uncle's webpage or Facebook and saw that he in fact was still living at home at almost he's got to be almost 50. But it was just like, okay. Then I just started thinking about family in general, and just like how people come and go out of our lives. And everyone loves to quote that. I don't even know if it's a biblical quote or whatever, but the whole the blood is thicker than water. But it's actually a bastardized version of blood is thicker than the womb, or the water of the womb, or something like that. Anyways, it boils down to that the people that you make your family and that you have those familial bonds with are usually the family that you need and that you deserve. And I was just thinking about like both sides of my family, my biological mom's side of the family and my father's side of the family. And I was just like, why have I been treated the way that I've been treated by both sides. On my mom's side of the family, my two aunts were really amazing to me, and my one aunt who's still alive, she's the last of her brothers and sisters on her maternal side. I don't know anything about her father, and I don't know that she knows anything about her father either, but it's still just one of those like, huh, kind of situations. And I don't know, it's just got me kind of thinking about things and how we make these friendships that become stronger than the bonds of family that we spawn from. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now, just thinking about family, thinking about my role in my own family, who is actually there for me at the end of the day versus who isn't there for me, and so on and so forth. And the only thing I can do is just move forward. Um, so that aside, I had a couple of doctor's appointments yesterday, and I don't know what the results of those are. And the day prior to that, I went in for my diabetic eye exam with a new ophthalmologist, and that was a really interesting experience. Some of the testing that they did, I had never had before. Like, there was a stereograph that you had to see which animals or whatever was like popped up off the thing. And I don't know if I passed that or not, but they did say that my eyesight has changed. And I told them, I said, I'm okay with my glasses unless I absolutely need to switch my prescription. I don't want to. And part of the reason that I don't want to switch my prescription is because I have 10 or 15 pairs of prescription glasses, and they're all in the what do you call it, the prescription that I currently have. And I just don't know that I don't know that I want to switch it around right now. I just want to keep it because growing up, I grew up in a poor family. I'm not going to make any like quorums about that or whatever. So it was just one of those things that I never had nice glasses. And if my glasses broke, I had to tape them together or jerry rig them the best that I could. And now that I have all these brand new sets of glasses that I've never even worn, some of them, it's I just don't want to get rid of them. And it's so weird to think that, I go to wearing my if I was to get a new set of glasses, I would go to wear those glasses, and then within a month of wearing the new glasses, I couldn't wear my old glasses anymore. And it's just like, that makes no sense to me. What why anyways, so yeah, I have opted out not to have new glasses until probably next year, and just kind of go from there. But a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff just going through my noggin right now, and just trying to figure my shit out. And I just don't know if I have any of the answers, let alone all the answers. So, um, what else is going on? Um, Last Sunday, I went to another little pop up that my friend, who's really big in the underground music scene here in the Pacific Northwest, uh, did. Had a lot of fun, and I'm putting myself into positions that I normally wouldn't put myself into because I'm starting to find that I am having a tremendous amount of fun doing so. I'm getting to meet new people, I'm getting to go new places, I'm getting to do things that I normally wouldn't do. So, um I've made myself a promise that for the remainder of the year, I am going to say yes whenever invited somewhere, even if it's something that I may not really want to do. I'm still going to do it and give it a try, because who knows? I might just have fun. And I don't want to be one of those people that stop getting asked to do things because, oh well, he never wants to do XYZ, so I'm not going to bother him with it or whatever. A lot of times I say no out of habit because of my mental health. And even if I'm doing really well, there's a lot of times that I'll say no because I've had such a bad experience in the past. But I owe it to myself to stop doing that and just start to experience things. Like, I could have gone to a concert with a friend of mine. I could have went and saw Offspring. And, you know, do I like going to concerts? Absolutely not. Do I like going to big amphitheaters? Hell no. But it could have been a time for me and my friend to like really bond and get together and just have a memory. Like, that would be her memory of my very first concert, you know. So I don't know. I've just, like I said, I just made myself the promise that I am going to start saying yes to things that I would otherwise say no to. And so, in sticking with that, uh, either Friday or Sunday, I'm going to be attending a film festival with my niece. And I absolutely hate independent films. There are very, very, very few independent films that I have watched that I've enjoyed. And I'm not a artsy critic person. I don't want to see like somebody's video that is 99.9999.1% like visual metaphors. I don't want subtitles. I don't even watch subtitles in movies that I like, just because it's difficult for me to read them. So, um, yeah, I thought, you know what? She asked, I'm going to go, and we're going to see what this is all about. So, Friday or Sunday, I will be going to the film festival and watching one of three movies. We kind of talked about some of the different movies that we wanted to see or that sounded halfway interesting. So yeah, I'm going to go to that, and I'm going to see what that's all about and call it good. Um, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm in this weird transitional growth phase, and I just don't know how that is. Yeah, I'm just at a word. I'm just at a loss for words over like where I feel I'm at in my life. I feel like there is that transitional growth period that is happening with me, but at the same time, I still feel like I'm the same person I've always been. So I don't know. does I and I'm sure some of you may feel the same exact way, or this may not make any sense to anyone, and it could just be my rambling about, but it's like whatever. So, um, I've also been playing computer tech over the last few days. Um, I was given a Mac Mini, and so yesterday I got that all hooked up, and it had High Sierra on there, and I got it upgraded to Sodoma, I think it is. It's not the new Sequoia, it's whatever was right before Sequoia, but got it updated to that. And now I find out that there is a whole new OS out there, uh, that it's OS Tahoe or something like that. So now I need to see if I can get it to update to Tahoe. Otherwise, um, I'm just gonna upgrade to Sequoia and call it good. But I have it all dismantled after I put it all together yesterday. I spent most of the day yesterday just getting it formatted and reinstalled with all of the software that I have. And I don't know how or when this happened, but I seriously have an Apple Grove at this point. I don't know if that's what you call a bunch of Apple products, but if not, they seriously should have called it that. But just in my general vicinity at the time of making this podcast, I have a MacBook Air. My I have two MacBook Mini, or the Mac Minis. I have one, two, three, four of the Magic keyboards. Two of them wired. One of them battery. Or two. Actually, I have five now that I think about it. But I have um, two wired keyboards. I have two battery operated keyboards. The trackpad that goes with that. The and then I have a Mighty Mouse, two Magic Mice, and one other Magic Mouse. And I have the Bluetooth keyboard, I have the Bluetooth mouse, I have the Super Drive, just all these Mac products. And I'm just like, when the hell did this all happen? And that's not including the 3 iPhones that I have, one of which I use as a regular daily phone. The other 2 are inactive. And then I have my 2 iPads. And I have iWatch. I think it's a 3rd or 4th generation. And I have an iPod Nano, an iPod Shuffle, and an iPod 5th generation. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm a lifelong PC user, yet I have all these Apple products. So yesterday I felt like a tech evil genius because I had my MacBook open so that I could see what programs I needed to download to put onto the Mac Mini. I had the Mac Mini open and going. I had my laptop open and going, my PC laptop open and going because I was listening to stuff on it. And then in my current facility right now, I have a Google and 3 Amazon Echoes. I have the Show, the Dot, and I don't know what the other one is. I forget what it's called. But yeah, like it looks like a tech hoarder's paradise, and it is kind of a tech hoarder's paradise because growing up poor and seeing all of these advertisements and all my friends having computers and this, that, and the other thing, even though some of them are outdated, it's still that I have the computers that I wanted when I was growing up. I have those things that I did not have access to when I was growing up. And um yeah, I have no I have no problem with all of that. I'm just like, yeah, I have those things. I was able to get them of my own volition, either through somebody giving them to me or me being able to pay a little bit of money out of pocket to pick them up. But they're all mine. And each one of my Amazon Echo Dots, or just my Amazon devices, I've paid for out of my own pocket. It might not have been full retail, but I paid for it out of my own pocket. So, just looking around at the things that I have accumulated over my lifetime since the house fire, um, I'm kind of happy and proud of what I've been able to come up with. But anyways, guys, I am going to go ahead and let you go. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. And let me know, what are some of the things that you have gone through in your life and that you have come out better for? Is there that one possession that you wish you still had? Is there that one possession that you always wanted that you were finally able to obtain? It doesn't matter how you obtain it, you just have it now. I would really like to hear your thoughts on that. So anyways, guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. So remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. Don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hey you! Tired of mental health books that feel like homework or therapy sessions in disguise? Carpe Diem Scroto is not that book. Written by author Michael Peterson, utilizing his own personal mental health journey, it's your daily dose of clarity, humor, and healing, designed to meet you exactly where you are. Whether you're sipping coffee in chaos or taking a quiet minute for yourself, this book gives you real, raw tools to reframe your day, your mindset, and your life. Unlike anything else on the market, Carpe Diem Scroto blends personal storytelling, practical mental health strategies, and a keep-it-real attitude that makes self-work feel like self-empowerment. Use it daily, share it with a friend, or grow at your own pace. Ready to reclaim your day with bite-sized brilliance? Head to www.cdsthebook.com to grab your copy or learn more.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.